Hi, beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Aquarius, this is your general reading, and I've set the time frame to early. I was not going to say early. Late of May until late of June 2021. So let's see what's going on for you. I'm just going to get an overall energy here first, and then we're just going to go deeper and deeper into the message. It's not probably going to be until more towards the end of the reading that I'll have a full picture, full view of your story right now. So the energy for Aquarius, please. Two cards I dropped. I felt that. Animal bond, complete freedom. Aquarius, did you have this last week as well? No, maybe not. I felt like there was another one here. Let's do one more round. Whoop, there it was. Whoop, there it is. No, what is that song? Anywho, and the dolphin card. So, there's a lot of animals there. Dolphins and lots of birds. A lot of birds. You're the eagle itself. Like, there's no separation between you and the eagle. So that to me just talks about sharpness and focus, and just being really clear about your about your direction there. I have all those little mini birds sitting underneath you as well. So I mean, overall it talks about freedom. And just the other day I had this giant, I mean, it might just be a normal size crow, but because it came up so freaking close, it was sitting right outside of my window, and I was standing right by the window, and it sort of flew up and just sat there, and until I sort of leaned a little bit towards it, and it flew away because it got scared. But I was like, that is one incoming message. That is like the biggest crow I ever seen. And you know, you can see them fly around, but when they're starting to like come really close, or they're flying in a way that it really gets your attention, or you know, it doesn't have to be a crow, it can be any bird. To me, that is messages coming in. So a lot of freedom here and a lot of messages. And then I see all these stars in the back here, and I mean, that can just represent you, Aquarius, because you're the star. But it also represents wish fulfillment. There's something they've been going towards for a while, and now we're starting to see wishes coming true. We're going to go deeper into this and see what this is about. And then we have the dolphin card, which is basically saying unnecessary worry. It's saying everything around you. And I love how it's a play on, okay, so here we have you being, it's not even, you are the eagle. You are the eagle. And then here in the dolphin card, we have like every single bubble. You see, probably see in this largest one that there is an eagle inside of it. All of them, all of the bubbles has an eagle in them, has a bird in them. And there's something about you not connecting with that right now, not even like not fully understanding that you are the eagle. You are free as a bird, literally free as a bird. And this dolphin card talks about otherworldly, very sharp, very smart, very playful, and how all these bubbles of opportunity, all this cleverness, everything that is surrounding you is there for you to grab, but you're standing sort of in the middle of it, and you're not really having any of it. You're not actually even fully understanding that you have it, or fully understanding that you, I don't know if it's a worth thing, like feeling worthy of it or not, but there's something really juicy here about you actually being the eagle versus not seeing that you are. It's all of this beauty surrounding you. The card says, don't worry, be happy. It's unnecessary worry. So we're going to, they feel like very much blending together, these two cards. So we're going to see what this is about. So how can we clarify this for Aquarius, please? I feel like it's both cards. Clarify this for Aquarius, please. Three of Raphael, your ship is coming in. Wow, 3 of Raphael and 3 of Gabriel. This is so interesting. It's like the same thing playing out again. It's like one here. Okay, so we're working a little bit on the healing here. We're healing something. And this is like talking about celebration. This is when you're with your friends and you're having the greatest time. And we have a gazillion reasons to celebrate. And you see in the back there, the ship is coming in. This is, I just feel, yes, you might be, I mean, that's a good thing. If you're too occupied because you're having so much fun that you don't notice that the ship is coming in. But I'm getting a little bit of a different vibe here, that there's some sort of need of healing taking place or has taken place. You're a little bit occupied, like here in the front, so that you don't actually see, get it? There's an ocean, the ship coming in. And on the next card, the ship is right here. Like you're waiting on it. You're ready for it. So it's like three of Gabriel is the freedom card. Like this completely talks about you are free and you are standing there. Your bags are packed to either go or to either receive. Like to either go for the opportunity, like go towards it, or for you to, like, you're standing there waiting for you to just allow it in. And then we have this other energy here that is all about, it is all beautiful, it's playful, it's happy around you. It's not like this, I mean, we have this card in this deck that is just talking about, oh, just being, the 7 deadly sins, just being surrounded by so much negativity and so much toxins and so much just not fun stuff. And here, like, you're being surrounded by, is like party, and we're celebrating and we're swimming and we're enjoying the sea. And then there's the dolphins there. The dolphins does not show up if there's not a happy place for them to show up in. Like, you know, when tourists goes out on those boats, you can immediately spot if it's like a happy boat or a sad boat. Like if it's a positive vibe on that boat, or if it's like scared people going out there are really negative, because the dolphins immediately will surround the positive boat. And there will be nowhere to be seen if there's like, it doesn't necessarily have to be just grumpy people, but just maybe the expectation then is that they're just not going to see any dolphins, you know? The dolphins just doesn't, I just want to say, they don't show up unless you're in a really good mood. And with all those opportunities and the sharpness and the, you know, the freedom flying around with all those messages. And then with this card, it's like, yeah, there is a party. There is a party here. We see that. But the ship is coming in the back there, and we don't really acknowledge that. We don't see that fully. Both of them are 3. So 3 speaks about passion, creativity, joy, fun, celebration. Both for Gabriel and Raphael here. So 3-3 is coming out, and 3-3 is talking about it being done. Numerology-wise, it's in your face. So what is up here? So then we also have 9 of Gabriel, which for me talks about, we have an ending of the old and you are just about to step into the new. And we see in the past there, like in the past, in the way past, it has been really green. It has been really lush. And then we came into a period, whether that is the pandemic for you or whether that is like just like a period for you in your life, where for a while there, it has been drought. It has been not many opportunities. If something showed up, it just lasted for a day or two or like a month or two, and then it was gone again. So there's been, whatever situation this has been for you, there was drought for a bit. And now you're ready to shuffle. You're ready to, you're standing there with your spade in Swedish, shovel. And it's green again. It's lush again. And you're ready to dig in. You don't. You're standing there. Your tools are ready. You're ready. But you're just not digging in just yet. Why? Why doesn't Aquarius dig in? Can we clarify the situation for Aquarius, please? Clarify this for Aquarius, please. Another Gabriel. It's the third Gabriel coming out so far. It's the seven of Gabriel, which talks about reclaiming. It doesn't say reclaim, but that's what I'm getting. It says stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power. And I'm getting reclaim. So you must have lost your confidence there for a bit, or you must have just felt for a while there that you weren't included. It wasn't happening the way you thought it was going to happen. Whatever this is that you thought was going to happen. It's a general reading, so basically it can be anything. This relationship, this work situation, this trip you were planning, this meeting, this opportunity, experience, whatever. It wasn't happening, and it feels like you lost footing there for a bit. Seven of Gabriel is a whole different ordeal. This is like knowing who you are, feeling worthy, feeling like you're ready for anything and going for it. 7 numerology wise there is all about getting to experience what you have planned for yourself. Like you've been, for such a long time, you've been planning this, and now sort of the ingredients lines up. The ingredients for the perfect cake is lining up for you to put together and have it bake in the oven and just have it be perfect and for you to eat. Like it's ripe, it's ready now. So claim your power, or rather reclaim it, because you have the power. The power has always been there. You might have just shaded it a little bit or dimmed it for a while there, and it's time to reclaim it. I see the whole sky opening up, and there is like a feeling of a bird there behind it again. So there's something about freedom is being reclaimed. Power is being reclaimed. You're stepping into your potential, if you will. I can't ignore the fact that it's the third Gabriel coming out. So to me, that is like, it's safe for your inner child to come out and play. Gabriel is there to tend to your inner child. If you have kids, if you have whatever size, I was going to say, whatever, if they're small children, then this is the message. If they're large children, if it doesn't matter what age, like it doesn't matter. If there's any type of worry, just let it go. Know that Gabriel is there to take care of them. Know that they're supported and looked after. So you are claiming your power. You're coming in slowly to your energy again. You're reclaiming yourself. You're reclaiming your power. I just even want to go, we just bring more to this story, please. Go deeper into the message. What do we have to say to Aquarius, please? Coming together. I was going to say, feels like it's one more. Aw, Aquarius. So I love this. It's like, okay, so the first card out is coming together, and I don't, yeah, it might be a person coming into your life. It might be a relationship that is forming, and you're just about to come together. What I'm feeling overall, though, the general message of this card is it's all coming together now. Like it's whatever drought it was, and whatever situation where you felt worried there for a bit, is like underneath it. Underneath it all, it has always been, where was it? It has always been this. You are this. You are the freedom. You are freedom. Like that is Aquarius. Like if I read for another sign and the star shows up, there's freedom for that person. There's freedom for that sign. So and this is you being in your element. This is you being free. This is you also standing at the dock and just waiting for the ship to come in. It's like this is underneath it all. For a while there, that got blocked, or that got hindered. You weren't too sure. It was still all around you. Whatever beauty was around you, it never went away. It was always there, but for a while there, it was like we capsuled it in. Like you encapsulated. Is that what it's called? you put a ball around it. you yeah. You didn't see it clearly there, but stuff just never went away. It was always there. The opportunities was always there for you to grab hold of whenever you needed, or whenever you would have wanted. You just didn't see it there for a bit. And it's like, it wasn't too hard. Like, you kept on having a good time, and you just have kept going. The ship just was, it looked like it was very much further away, but the ship was always there. The ship was always there. And now you're reclaiming your power, and it's starting to come together. It's starting to fall into place. And so I feel like just with this little, what looks like a crack, it is more like an opening with light slowly coming in. You're receiving the light there. And I see this as a seed. It's almost like a bean. My boy. My big boy. My large boy. Coughing a bit. If you hear that. It looks like a seed to me. There's something about like a seed. Like, okay, so we had drought there for a bit. But while we had the drought, seeds were being put down in the soil. You might have not realized that, or you might have not understood that. Or you understood that the seeds were put down in the soil, but like, hope he's okay. Yeah, he's okay. Maybe. And he knows I'm recording, so he probably tries to cough really silently. Okay, anyway. You might have put down some seed in the earth, in the dirt. And you might have known that, but then you wonder, like, where is it? Why can't I see it anymore? It was right here. And the thing is, Aquarius, it was always there. It was you who was blocked a tiny bit from it. But it's now starting to come together. The seed is now blooming. And it's important to understand that, okay, it looks like the stuff that is outside of you is blooming. The stuff that is outside of you is like manifesting, whether it's a physical, like something very physical, like very tangible, a car, let's say. Something is coming together, something is manifesting in your life, yes. But the reason why it can is because you are coming together. You're in the seed. And what I also see this like stethoscope, is that what it's called? You know, the ones that the doctors have hanging here and they put it up like in the ear to listen to the heart. I see that happening right there today. So if some of you guys are actually like studying to become a doctor, or you're an apprentice at a doctor's place, or you're actually a doctor, or there's something about listening into your heart. Is that called a stethoscope? To listen into the heart. So there's something about paying attention to the heart and the heart's beat, the heart rhythm to you. Coming together. I know this word sucks. Because like telling somebody who doesn't trust that you just can trust is just saying... is saying when they just created the worst situation in their life, saying, you know that was your vibration, right? That did that, it's as crappy. So it is with mixed feelings that I'm saying, just trust the situation. It's a never-ending story with my boy there today. Trust the situation. There's something about to let go and trust the situation. Trust that the universe really has your back. You're about to come, everything is about to come together. The worry that you felt, is the worry in itself is actually the thing that has hindered things from coming in, because it was never not there. It was always right in front of you. And when now you're letting go now and trusting and listening to your heart, you're gonna feel safe enough to maybe let go a little bit of that worry. And as you let go of that worry, you heighten your vibration, and in can the ship come that was already there. It was never lost. The ship never went away. It just was sitting there until you were ready. Okay. Does Michael want to add something to this, please? Do you want to add something? So interesting. We think we need to worry about a situation. This situation really sucks. I need to worry about it. Like that's going to help. And then not even realizing that the worry itself is what keeps... I mean, that might be a part of something here. I never had him cough that much for that long in a recording. So the doctor there and the heart and the... So take that however that resonates. What was I saying? I completely lost my thread and I'm not getting it back. I remember I said, does Michael have something to add? Oh my God. And I'm not getting it back. Why not? Maybe it wasn't that important. Does Michael have anything to add? That's going to annoy me so much. I was talking about worry, right? Thinking, right, thank you. Thinking, oh my God, I did it. Oh my God, thank you. Oh, oh, that's so beautiful. So I actually did it. I actually did what I just told you not to do. And it was so obvious. Like, okay, like I felt a little bit disturbed about his coughing, and then also at the same time, should I just go to see if he's okay? Like getting to a little bit to involve with him, rather than staying focused right here, starting to tell you something, which I know now what it was. I started to tell you something, and as I started to pay more attention to him and got a little bit worried about like the whole situation here, not worried, but like not 100% focused here, I couldn't access the message. And the message itself was, it's in fact the worry itself that is the blockage to the very thing that you want. And we think that we need to worry. If we just let go of it, like, well, like, you know, people say, well, it's just not going to go away all by itself just because you don't think about it. And we also say, like, the most dangerous danger, the most dangerous people, the most dangerous movements are those who are like, that we don't voice, that we don't talk about, that we don't like, that we don't give a voice. Like if we talk about it, if we bring it up into that people, I mean, I'm sorry for going into this, but like, was it Ellen DeGeneres that had like, was it Cancer Awareness Month? It might not even be Ellen. It might be an American thing. Cancer Awareness Month. I know I'm going to step on some toes here, but this is important. Cancer Awareness Month. For a whole freaking month, we're going to talk about cancer. And what that is going to do to the world is unbelievable. It's not going to slow down the cancer rate. It's going to increase it. So we think we need to talk about the thing that we need to get rid of in order to get rid of it. Not understanding that we're actually giving it more power and more growth. So the worry itself is hindering the ship that is already there. So when we say, I have to deal with it, it's like I'm so worried about it. And actually that's the whole thing that has been going on there. with my son. Like at first was like, it's just coughing for a bit. But now it's been going on for like, what, 5-10 minutes? Should I start to worry about this now? Should I go check on him? You know, maybe I should go check on him, but my worry doesn't add anything beautiful, doesn't add any light to him. When I do healing work, I know for sure I don't want to know anything about the story. I can't join the story, or I'm with the story now and I'm increasing your shit in your body. I have to stay in my light and invite you to come to the light so that you can let go of what doesn't sit right in the light, if that makes sense. So there's something about, and then I just did it. I just did it myself. I was a little bit focused there. And then usually, because I can do that all the time, I forget stuff all the time. And so then I just trust my guides that I'll give it back. And so I sit for a moment and there it comes, you know? And then it didn't. And I started like, oh, it doesn't come back. It doesn't come back. What should I do? I don't get it. It doesn't come back. Not realizing I was doing the very thing in the very message that I was trying to convey to you. But it was it was just such an, almost like a, oh my God, how beautifully it works, how beautifully they orchestrate it. It was just silence. They're not giving anything to me. Why are they, can you help me please? To understand, you know, worry doesn't help. It does not help. In fact, it might actually be the very thing that hinders your ship to be seen. It's not like it hasn't come in. It's here. It's just being put a little bit in the back. And when you let go of the worry or fear or frustration or anger or what if it doesn't come in, you know? Does Michael want to add something to the situation? And this is going to be some final advice here. And then I'm going to move this into the extended reading. Final advice here from Michael, please. Final advice. Romance angels are helping you. So what I feel with this card, it's interesting because I'm drawn to the heart there again, to just really pay attention to your heart, Aquarius. There's something about this playfulness. Those romantic angels are just pulling you to come out and play and to be, what I feel, a bit softer. Whatever it is that you're approaching right now, or if there's a little bit of a worry or this thing that I want to move forward in, or I thought it was going to happen, but then it's been drought for a while there, it maybe have, like, it hardened you for a little bit. It made you, maybe not cynical, but like it hardened you. And the romance angels here to me just talks about the softness and the love and the playfulness, that they really are going to like try to have you come out and play. I'm going to continue in the extension of this and see what else I can find there for you. Go deeper into the message still. So if you feel like you resonate with this, you're so welcome there. The link to that is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching, Aquarius, and I hope to see you back soon. Take care, guys.